it's Kales, and I'm coming at you with my September wrap-up. If this gives you any indication of how busy I've been, I did like a kind of why I haven't been making videos on BookTube video lately, kind of a life update. If this gives you any indication, I only read 8 books this month. What? I know, for me that's really small, and it's just kind of sad because I wish I had read more, but 8 is fine, I guess. So this will be one of my shortest wrap-up videos ever. I think my shortest, though, the worst month I ever had was like October of 2015, and I read 2 books. That being said, let's get started. The first book that I read in the month of September was The Coldest Girl in Coldtown by Holly Black, and I was really sad because I did not like this book, and I just struggled with this a lot. I love Holly Black. She is the queen of fiction and fairies and fantasy and YA writing deliciousness, and she's amazing. But I didn't like this book. I didn't like the characters. I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars because it just was not entertaining to me, and I was like, okay. Also, I found like a really huge loophole with the whole Coldtown getting ill vampire thing, and I didn't like the ending. It was very unnecessary. I felt like everybody in the book was a little stupid for my liking. I was just like, where's the common sense here? You're willing to give up I don't understand. Okay. Yeah, anyway, I was not a big fan. Not my cup of tea. Plus, I'm not a big vampire person. Anyway, yeah. Darkest Part of the Forest was better. So was White Cat. Holly Black is really hit or miss for me, but I like her a lot. She's a great person. When I met her, she was awesome. Oh my gosh. Then I read one of the most, like, unbeknownst to me, great, cool stories that I haven't read. It was called Out of the Easy by Ruta Sepetys. Okay, Ruta Sepetys wrote Salt to the Sea and Between Shades of Grey, and I was like, she has another book? And this one is set in New Orleans in the 1950s about the daughter of a prostitute, and it's like, what now? It's awesome, guys. 4 out of 5 stars. This was a great book. I thoroughly enjoyed it. What a unique voice and just unique time period. I've never been to New Orleans, and so that was really interesting, and just about growing up and being your own person, and you know that you are not your circumstances and that whole thing. And just Ruta Sepetys is boss at historical fiction. She just is, and I am so happy I found this book, and I listened to it on audiobook, so it's a great audiobook. Check it out. 4 out of 5 stars. Just really, really good. Guys, then I managed to make my way through Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas, which, believe it or not, is not the longest book that Sarah J. Maas has ever written, but it's darn close. And oh my gosh, I went to her signing in September, and that was super cool. You need to check out my Instagram for a really funny picture of me and 500 copies of Tower of Dawn. And it was great. She's a wonderful human being. Spent so much time with the 50 people that got the tickets to be able to get their book signed. She was wonderful. So exciting. Empire of Storms is, oh my gosh, what? What is this book? I don't even understand. This ending is insane. Read this series if you haven't and you like fantasy. That's all I have to say, because if I say any more, it's a spoiler. Okay, then I have to talk about these 2 books in tandem, because if you have not read these, Wolf by Wolf and Blood for Blood, you need to read them like now. Gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars, gave this one a 5 out of 5 stars. The novella I gave a 3 out of 5 stars, but it's totally fine. It was like in between these 2. Okay, bear with me here. World War II sci-fi historical fiction where the Axis powers win, and it's like 1950s motorcycle race to promote the Hitler Youth, where this Jewish girl who got experimented on by the Nazis and can change her skin goes and competes in this motorcycle race to try and kill Hitler. It is that badass as it sounds. It's amazing. One of my favorite books I've read, duologies I've read ever. I had to go out and buy them right away because I just loved them. They were so good, and I like want to go back and reread them because they were so heart-wrenching and fantastic and just like, oh my god, breathtaking, adventurous, so good. I can't rave about these enough. For real, like just drool. So good, guys. I'm in love. I'm in love. So if I didn't mention it, I also read the novella, which is Iron 2 Iron in there, which was fine. It was good. But like, because I read this and then I read this, you kind of didn't need the novella, but the novella came out before this, so that was helpful. But I just read them out of order. My bad. Then I read this weird book called The Tyrant's Daughter, which I give it 2 out of 5 stars. I don't really want to talk about it because I didn't really enjoy it. It was dull and not exciting, and I just kind of like, why am I reading this book? And I thought this would be different and a good perspective, and it's about this girl from this undisclosed country whose father gets killed in a coup, and yet her father was like this tyrant dictator person. Yeah, no, it's not very good. Don't waste your time. Then I read one of the best books I've read all year, and that is Walk on Earth, a Stranger by Ray Carson. And the day I'm filming this, the 3rd one's coming out, and I'm reading the 2nd one right now. Guys, this historical fiction is one of my favorite things I've ever picked up, because the Gold Rush, I think, needs to be written about more, and it's like Oregon Trail, and it's amazing, and it's so good, and I just love every second of it. My battery is dying, which is why I'm doing this fast. I want to do a whole review on this trilogy when I finish it because it's incredible and amazing and so good. I love it. Yes. I read 8 books in the month of September. Tell me what you read in September. And yeah, until next time, guys. Bye! Hi, guys. It's Kales, and my battery on my camera is dying, so if I talk super fast, that's why. Yeah. Woo!